Okay, now let's do keyboard pads. All right, so I got two types of pads here. These ones are both gel. We could talk in terms of material, which are basically gel and memory foam, or foam in general pads. But basically I have a low profile flat keyboard, maybe similar to like an Apple keyboard, Apple Magic keyboard, and then I have a mechanical, my really robust DOS keyboard. Let's talk about pads for each of these two types of keyboards specifically. Okay, first of all, what you want to get out of a keyboard pad is height. Okay, that's really the most important. You want to match the height of your pad, and I recommend a firm pad for keyboarding. Not too firm. This one is pretty firm, but it still has a cool feel to it, and it's very slippery, and that's a good thing. Okay, this one is just pretty much the same. It has a cloth material on the top, which feels so good, and you could basically get a lot of movement there over it, so it slides real easy, and it's just soft enough. So I like these gel pads a lot, and basically what you want to achieve with your pad is you want to have a pad that pretty much comes a little bit lower than the top of your keys. Okay, so palm supports on a keyboard that's designed ergonomically, you'll notice that the top of the pads for the palm supports almost come to the same height as the top of the keys. That's a good indicator that if you have a keyboard such as like this without a pad, you're going to be looking at a lot of extension of that wrist. If you do prop your hand in front of the keyboard, if you do sort of play it like a piano with your wrist flat on the top here, then you're fine. But if you're doing this, you need a pad. Okay, so that's going to help straighten up your wrist. You can even see that this pad is even a little bit short. So if I were to get the height exactly perfect, I would probably do that. You can see that now my pad is about the same height as the keys, and if I curl my fingers to type as I should be, then I have a flat wrist on the top. Okay, now let's go to this low profile keyboard, and you'll see that, okay, it's pretty good too, except when I go to hit my space bar and other keys that are close to the front, now I'm up way too high, so I have a lot of movement in my thumb, and that's going to start hurting the base of your thumb, as I see a lot of people do. So just get a type of pad like this one. This is a human scale. This one I designed, and you can basically put these guys in front of your keyboard. This one's a little bit too high for that. This one is just about right. So yeah, so this is pretty good for what we're working with here. So this is good for other larger standard keyboards. So basically match up the height of your pad to the height of your keyboard. I'd say just slightly below the key height would be an excellent height. Just take a ruler and measure the height of your keys from the work surface and pay attention to that and the material when you're looking to purchase a pad for your keyboard. And that's what you're looking for, okay? Gold Touch makes these pads, which are really meant, they come in pack of 2, and they're meant for a split keyboard. So if your keyboard, is split in half sort of thing, in design, you could put one on this side and then the other one independently on the other side. And that's that. All right, so thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you learned something, and leave comments and please subscribe.